Welcome back to another day of survival. Here we find our mostly nude friend, Kelvin Brennan, relaxing in the living room. And yes, he's reading a book and watching TV, gaining double the knowledge. After our study session, we grab a quick bite to eat. Some spaghetti, that'll do. After making our spaghetti, we're now preparing to go outside. We have a plan to explore and exterminate this neighborhood, making it safe for us to walk around without even needing a weapon eventually. That's the plan, at least. So exactly how can we make this neighborhood safe? Well, the first thing is we're going to have to go door to door, just yelling into the void, knocking in doors, and killing everything that tries to attack us. We start off the exploration effort by checking out the house across the street. I got some interesting pink walls and a nice plant here. Man, these people really love pink. Time for our shows. We can't miss it, even in the pink house. Must watch more Life and Living. Gain that experience, Kelvin. Oh, good. Some more props for the house. Maybe we can get enough of these cups to play some beer pong. That'd be pretty fun. Pretty sure this house makes me more uneasy than anything else I felt so far in this game. From this nasty floral wallpaper in the bathroom to this ugly Barney the Dinosaur purple room with it just feels like a weird prison cell in like some asylum. It's absolutely disturbing. I've got to get out of here. Overall, the house across the street was a little bit of a bust. Found some interesting prop items, but really nothing useful outside of maybe a couple little books and things like that. Pretty disappointed with that one, but I feel like we're going to have good luck still going throughout these other houses. And we can now X out this house. Kind of a bust, but house one down. Time to hit up some other ones. And time for some more fitness training. Run, 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 and jump. Get up there. Good job, man. It's like we're training for some zombie triathlon. We've encountered a locked up shed, and as you already know, I do love me a good hearty shed. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do it the cheating way, and well, it's not cheating. We have the tools and the knowledge. So we're going to go ahead and take apart this door and get into this damn stubborn shed. I love how I can disassemble the wall or the door. That it gives me the choice. It's like, oh, what's easier? Do you want to take apart the wall or the door? Couple good whacks with this hammer will take this door right off the old hinges. Breaking in and entering. Is it really breaking and entering if we take the door off nicely? There we go. All done, door. Ooh, good find, good find. Look at all this welding stuff, all the metal, all the amazing metal things we can craft. It's like walking into Lowe's and wanting to find something for home, and you find the thing, and it's so satisfying. And we have ourselves an awesome face mask now. This nice welding mask will help us not only with the purpose for it, which is welding, but also it'll protect our faces from zombie teeth and nails and saliva, and it looks badass. We look so much more like the welding mask is way better than the glasses. We look like we're ready to take on the world with this mask. It's way more intimidating than the glasses. Imagine just finding the survivor out in the streets with zombies around, and like you don't really have much of a hope, but then you find another guy and he's just there with this welding mask and a bloody crowbar looking at you. Oh yeah, this is the look right here. What mysteries lie within this neighboring house? Oh god, scared me there. Wow, he looks a lot like me. It's like I'm looking into a mirror. It's like this glass pane is a window into my very soul. Maybe it's a lost brother. A long lost brother. Hey, touch the glass. I don't know why, but I feel a responsibility towards this zombie in particular to give them a merciful death. I feel like when I swing this crowbar down, it's going to be me killing off a piece of myself, an old fragment of my former being before the apocalypse. And so be it. Farewell, brother. May you rest easily now. I shall join you soon. Already, I like the green in this house way better than the pinks and purples of the previous house. And this is just much more peaceful. I wonder if this was my zombie brother's wife. Nice, and we progressed in long, blunt weapons. It's always nice to see some progress, especially at the expense of some dead zombies. And this is like my zombie brother's grandma, just standing here in what looks like a study or a kid's room, and just staring out the broken window. Man, there's so many layers to that. God, she got blood. Well, I guess we got blood all over this wall. Oh, all over the Paws poster. That upsets me. Paws didn't deserve to get all bloodied up like that. Maybe we'll come back here one day and clean it off with some bleach. Make this place look new again. Maybe that's one thing we could do, is renovate all the houses like a TV show. And there we go. I think that's the last one in this house. The last noisy neighbor. Now also resting peacefully with the others. A whole family massacre. What lives did they have before this? Umbrella. I should have known. They were behind this all along. They must have made the umbrella in the game red and white for that reason. I would imagine that the game devs had done that on purpose, right? Oh, nice. Look at these other game pieces. We have more chess pieces. We have a Rubik's Cube, a checkerboard. I like how the Rubik's Cube is called a cube. It's a very ominous cube. Rubik had nothing to do with the making of this cube. Oh, and we found some checker pieces and another magical satchel. I wish we can double dip on the satchels. Throw one over each shoulder. Like bandoliers for shotgun shells. Oh, and brick toys. I would imagine those are just Legos. That's awesome. We can lay the Legos out across our yard and have the zombies step on them. We are going to leave the creepy doll, though. I don't want anything to do with that. A nice nightly stroll down the street to finish off a hard day's worth of work. We're actually carrying so many items that we're in physical pain. We're dying because we're carrying so much stuff. Learning and looting, learning and looting. A cycle which feeds our soul and keeps us occupied. Now we have the checkerboard laid out to make our gaming area a little bit better. First, we'll go ahead and set down these nice chess pieces. You have no idea how many times I had to rotate these to fit properly onto the table. That or it's most likely just user error. And here we go with the checker pieces. Yeah, it's really starting to come together now. It's looking nice. My God, this painting, this magnificent painting really just brings everything together, doesn't it? Just holds the entire house together like a beacon where all these items, they rally around the beacon of the painting. Now let's go take our spoils from the day's raiding and place them around the house. That's always fun. That's the main goal here, is to really make this house our own. Now it's time for some good old shed. Shed time. So now let's go ahead and place some items around to make it feel even more industrious and productive. We already have the rope and the saw and a plank lying around, but the desk needs more. Let's go ahead and get this box of nails down there. Yeah, I like the way I can rotate this around, really find a good spot for it. Yeah, it looks nice. I notice sometimes when I place items down, like the plank for example, if it's a table or a couch, something with two sections to it, sometimes the placement gets weird where the item actually ends up underneath, like in the crack of the table or the couch, and kind of gets the picture of it gets cut off. That's the only weird part I found so far with playing around with the placement. But other than that, I really enjoy it. Okay, let's go ahead and get this next plank down. Let's see if I can kind of demonstrate what I'm talking about with the planks getting cut off here. Planks do take forever to get transferred and placed. See how that looks? That looks weird. See, I don't like the way the table cuts it off like that. It bothers me, but it's fine for now. I mean, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get the scrap wood down here somewhere. Make it look like we're doing some woodworking in the shed, which is exactly what the shed is for. Woodworking, metalworking, tools, probably some beer. We're gonna have to get some empty beer cans or something in here eventually. Maybe a couple paint cans, a bag of cement. And we're just gonna take some time and sort out these bookshelves here, magazines and books and skill books. Get these all placed around, and a couple newspapers too. We have quite the collection going here. So even when the power does cut out, we're gonna have plenty of things to do. Lots of reading still. Let's go ahead and get some more reading and watching done here. As we do like to multitask, we are great at this. We're learning how to make a wooden cage trap, which is a very handy thing to know. And we're reading through our welding mask. I like to think that somehow reading through the welding mask makes me read more efficiently. And I think this is a rather fitting place to leave off for today's episode. Right where we started, watching TV and reading, but this time through a welding mask. And to me, that's progress. And I hope to you it is as well. Until next time, guys, take care. We'll see you and Kelvin later.